Hey guys, what's going on? We're back here at GLEC. We're getting ready for our next match. We got Tiffin versus Manchester.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good match.
Oh yeah. I got it.
Yep.
I got it. There we go. Perfect.
Yep. So here at GLEC Finals, getting ready for Tiffin versus Manchester.
Yep. Tiffin managed to pull off the upset versus Shawnee State, and here now they're fighting the #1 seed. The rulers, the kings of the GLEC Esports Conference.
They got second last time.
They did get second last time. Cleveland State are your current reigning champions, but that can change. This
album.
Honestly, we're going to the album. No,
got some pro controller.
All right, fellas need to disconnect their pro controllers. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. This is basic tournament etiquette.
Hate pro controller users in this house.
For real.
GameCube
gang.
superiority.
GameCube gang. Yes, sir. But yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to this. The only person I really know on the Tiffin roster is Fortune, the Misor fighter. I've known him for a very long time, so it's nice seeing him again here. And Manchester, everyone
very
knows
powerful
Manchester.
roster.
For sure. If you've been keeping up with GLEC, you know that they're the kings of Smash. They've been, four-time champion?
Yeah, up until last semester.
Until literally last semester, they lost for the first time ever. And they even dropped a match in the like the preseason before the finals. They lost to Concordia.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of cracks in the armor. So let's see if Tiffin can exploit that.
All right. Oh, they got a good chant going on behind us. I don't know if you can hear it through the mic. Well, we got DDD versus Duck Hunt for the first one. Not a very, very common matchup, but
absolutely.
So we'll.
The Gordo just disappeared. Okay, man.
Yeah. No, it'll just do that sometimes.
I didn't know that.
I've played this matchup a couple times from the Duck Hunt side. It is very, very weird.
Oh, that's two?
Drop the input.
I think Dr. Stank was looking. Oh my God! What a way to start the crew battle! Cheesy pizza!
And big up airs coming from Duck Hunt.
No, yeah.
Gonna see this juggle go on, but Cheesy Pizza manages to land, find his footing.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna inhale those cans.
Yeah, for sure. If there's a common occurrence with zoners in this game, it's the fact that they can juggle. And Dr. Stank fighting back, letting out the dogs. You know how it is.
More side B combos.
Yep, easy bread and butter.
Yep. And then that Duck Hunt up air is very, very good move. Oh, another
second one. All right, calm down. He's only at 20% center stage. Let's not. Oh!
Bro, that shield's getting a little small.
It worked once for him, and Cheesy Pizza trying to exploit any weakness he can find right here. Swinging big,
right on that.
Trying to hit big, not trying to go home yet.
Little drag down up air combo from Dr. Stang.
Yeah, some cute stuff.
Ooh, and that up air is going to take it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need Cheesy Pizza to lock in, use those double jumps. DD got 4 or 5 of them joints, so make sure to use that.
Ooh, manages to up high and get past all the DD ledge trapping.
Oh, nice. Up tilt into the double up air.
More up air. Oh.
Do you think he's doing that on purpose, or do you think he's just trying to F tilt and he just keeps on getting F smash?
No clue. I mean, it was
low key that first time, bro.
That first time was great.
If someone asked me after that match, did you do that first one on purpose? I'll be like, yes, of course, absolutely. All right. No, yeah. Honestly, DD just has such a hard time getting in. He's a slow, giant penguin. How do you even get in? You just have to use that big mallet of yours to just swat people.
What always worked in this matchup for when I play on the Duck Hunt side, what always worked is if he used Inhale a lot, because Inhale does a really good job of taking away his space control from Can and from Clay Pigeon. Oh yeah, because the Clay Pigeon will still explode if you inhale it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the Can was kind of like how Pac-Man Hydrant is, where if he swallows the Pac-Man Hydrant, it'll just plop it in place instead of throwing it.
No, it doesn't. He'll always throw the can.
Gotcha. And low-key, an underrated aspect of this matchup is the fact that you can hit can, just launch the can back.
But But yeah, it's very hard for DDD in this matchup because Gordo won't go past the gunman. So you can kind of just use gunman as an anti-zoning shield. And it's just very, very hard for DDD to approach because of how good Duck Hunt is at controlling that diagonal space of can.
No, yeah, I mean, after that, like, emphatic first stock, like, Dr. Stank bounced back. He was like, yeah, you got me. Let me lock in.
Yeah, no,
this is a +2 matchup for a reason, you know?
That got him angry. And so Dr. Stank was like, all right, you got your one. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, he stanked all over him, for real. All right, let's see where Tiffin is going to send in next. You know, honestly, I'm just surprised they would start off with, like, a big body heavy like that, because
heavies are, usually much, much better as counter pick characters. And so sending it into start is definitely an interesting choice.
For sure. Like, I mean, especially DDD. Like, DDD just, I feel like he has, like, the worst matchup spread out of all the heavies. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, even K-Rule randomly wins some niche stuff. And, like, obviously outside of Ganondorf, who's just the worst character in the game. Like, practically uncontested.
Sounds like Tiffin is sending in a Young Link player next.
Yeah.
The links are very, very good at anti-Duck Hunt because arrows and boomerang, they just kind of shut down the pressure.
For sure.
So, Young Link's a little bit stubbier, so definitely gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive with it.
For sure. Yeah, like, and also, like, Young Link has that, like, amazing, like, A-button data too, like frame data. His A-button moves are mad quick, they're lagless. I think this is a good matchup for Young Link, and like I feel like the Links can just edge guard Duck Hunt better than Duck Hunt can do the Links, because all Duck Hunt can really do is like kind of like down air spike them, but like the Links, they can like reverse edge guard with up B. They can just drop their long lasting forward air, or not forward air, nair.
It's gonna back air the can, get it sent backwards. Always a very tricky option to deal with because it doesn't let you comfortably close space.
For sure. Ooh, nice double back air by Azrael here. Honestly doing a good job. They're just kind of like trading percents back and forth. Now Dr. Stank with the lead. No, Azrael getting out of there with the directional air dodge. Did not want to
see some projectile ledge trapping, but Azrael's going to find his way back to stage, and now we're seeing the double zoner classic of both people underneath the platform, waiting for somebody to get bored and go in.
Yeah, for sure. And in terms of like playing against Duck Hunt, what zoners do have an advantage of is they can shoot the gunman safely and basically deactivate the gunman for a longer amount of time, because if you hit the gunman and they get knocked out, you can't summon another gunman until that gunman disappears, and he's just going to stay on the screen for a while. So,
but on the flip side, your projectiles also aren't going to get to Duck Hunt as long as Duck Hunt stands behind it.
It looks like a meat shield kind of deal, you know?
Yeah, it looks like Azrael finding a little bit of a hard time getting in, not able to find his hit as Dr. Stank manages to find the up air. Goes out the stock.
Manchester putting up an uproar for their boy Dr. Stank, you know. Tiffin just dropping another stock, being a victim to that up air. You know, that Duck Hunt up air has been doing a lot this crew battle. Just a lot of damage, the juggles, the kills. Like, it's been quite the multi-purpose tool here.
We're gonna find the combo out of play pitch in.
No, I really like the double forward air there. Like, that was pretty good.
I'm just trying to use that. Wow. Oh my God. Little ping pong combo.
Oh no, the bomb! No! This is why Toon Link is better. This is why Toon Link is better. This would never happen with Toon Link.
Hey, let's calm down with propaganda while we're on
propaganda. When's the last time Young Link? Oh wait, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Super Semi the GOAT. I was gonna say, when's the last time Young Link top 8 at a major and Super Semi literally beat Spargo? So you know, it took him a while to catch up to the Toon Links, but you know, it happened.
Yeah. Oh my God. Gonna see another up air come up.
Speaking of catching up, I know this is gonna be quite a struggle for Azrael. Just. They're losing.
Azrael's gotta find his ledge tracks.
Not quite at the very edge of the ledge there, but barely not enough to kill there.
Gotta watch for that can, watch for the gunman. There's just so much on screen at all times in this matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta find more
And
up
the thing
there.
with both these characters is that they don't really have any good like stray hit moves. Like they can't kill with stray hits is what I'm trying to get at.
Right, because like Duck Hunt has back air, Young Link has nair at higher percents, but that's kind of it.
And then you kind of have to
and
go
he's gonna find the side B into up air, and that's gonna be a 3-stock from Dr. Stang.
Yep, Manchester playing no games. They're not wasting any speck of time with these
They're
matches.
trying to get in and get out.
For real.
Then
I think they're sending in
looks like they're
Fortune
sending
now.
Fortune in now.
Yep, that's Tiffin's tried and true right there. That's the captain. That's the MVP for them. You know,
so I
that
wonder,
guy puts in a lot of work for Tiffin.
Wonder who they're going to be anchoring then.
Yeah, for sure. I have no clue either, but we'll see.
Let's go Pro Controller users.
W Procon.
All right, we're getting the big disconnect.
For sure.
They should make it so that way when you plug in a Pro Controller, you have to keep it wired, and then also it doesn't add the extra latency.
I agree.
Because that's a brilliant decision that Nintendo made.
Yeah, Nintendo very smart with it. Hopefully the Switch 2 will have a better controller.
Hopefully.
I need to discard some trash real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, looks like it's just me on commentary for a minute. As we get into this game of Fortune versus Dr. Stank. All right, no music counter pick here. All right, so Fortune really needs to take it right here. Using Chakram Tornado. Not sure what his other specials are. I didn't quite catch it. But hopefully with the Chakram and the Tornado, he's able to keep Duck Hunt's other projectiles at bay. But right now, he is struggling to find his footing a little bit. As Dr. Stank gets another good combo into up air. With that. Yeah, and just Fortune really struggling to find his way in. Didn't quite get a conversion off that. Good use of Reflector in order to keep the can off of him, but still, you can tell that he is on the back foot here. As this onslaught of projectiles comes from Duck Hunt and Dr. Stank. Just ledge trapping from center stage. DI's in on the down throw. That just leads straight into up air if you DI in. And Cat not quite going to take it yet, but ooh, good reflect to save. He still needs to find his way back on stage. Otherwise, he's just not going to be able to close out this stock. And down to 2 stocks for Fortune, and so far Dr. Stank still only lost 1 stock. Manchester still on their first player, and Tiffin only down to 5 stocks left. Oh, misses the up air.
All right, I'm back.
All right,
oh, damn.
so
Dr. Stank.
Dr. Stank
Taking another stock.
Did like 180 while Fortune only had like 50 or 60 on him.
Oh, wow.
It has still been, this is still Dr. Stank's game. Honestly, it's getting to be more than Dr. Stank's game. This is just Dr. Stank's entire set.
No, yeah, I mean, if he beats Fortune, there's like low-key nothing stopping him from just basically 3-stocking the next guy. This could be a solo sweep from Dr. Stank.
Because we're seeing Fortune trying to use his chakrams and trying to use his tornadoes in order to stop the projectiles. He's able to find his 1 kill with the can. But is it enough? Can he get Dr. Stank down to his last, or can he take Dr. Stank's last stock without losing another one? That's the $1 million question here.
For real. He is at 130. This is going to be tough, but you know, all that Sword Fighter tech has been coming out recently.
Yeah, but he's using...
Oh wait, he's not even using Hero Spin.
No,
come on, man.
Dash. Get with
this
the
is
time.
crew battle.
Yeah,
you know, this is crew battle format. Every stock matters. If you can cheese 2 stocks with that, take it, man.
Yeah, if you're not playing to cheese, you're not playing to win.
Yeah, exactly, man. Come on now.
But yeah, we're seeing a lots and lots of chakram, a lot of can. Just more zoners from both sides.
Yeah.
Something interesting that I haven't seen. Ooh.
Oh, a bit too late on the... Oh, that's damage, though.
There's damage.
And another...
That should be it. Yep, that is it. And Fortune does manage to take Dr. Stank out. But we'll see if he can make or if he and then whoever the last player is can make the comeback against Manchester. If Dr. Stank did too much damage.
No, yeah, like, this is going to be quite the uphill battle. And, you know, like we were saying before, Fortune is kind of their, like, lead guy, you know. That's Tiffin's strongest right there. And, you know, he's already down to his last stock, so this is quite the treacherous situation for Tiffin. Maybe, you know, they'll download some information, you know, get the download on Dr. Stank. A lot of their players got to experience a little bit of that stank, so... So maybe they'll
I'm
come
definitely
up with a plan,
experiencing the stank over here.
No, yeah, for real.
Something interesting that I didn't see a lot in that matchup, though, is so Fortune's running the down B reflect. If you reflect Duck Hunt's can while it's on the ground, the can actually can't be, like, pinged anymore. And so it means that the Duck Hunt has to, like, run up to the can and hit it with, like, a move, like an F tilt or down tilt. Otherwise, he just can't interact with the can until it explodes naturally. So it's an interesting option to lock Duck Hunt out of using his can that I didn't really see Fortune try to go for at all.
Honestly, it just seemed like he was just trying to make it bounce back, and then it didn't happen that way. You know, it's probably an unfamiliar interaction because
it goes at such a weird angle. You can't really get much off it. Oh, yeah, looks like they're sending in Grimbo potentially. Yep, so get ready to hear the giant chant when the match starts.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, they sent in 2 of the most obscure characters of all time. Like, I don't think Tiffin knows the matchup for any of these characters.
Yeah. Most people, if they told you they know both of these matchups, they're probably lying.
Yeah, they're probably capping a lot. You must live in some wild, crazy region if you're...
He's saying no. He's saying no to the environmental noises counter pick.
No, yeah. Come on, let's show a little bit of respect to our opponents here. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and also save me, the commentator, from listening to environmental noises. Let's get some real.
If we have to listen to real environmental noises, like...
Is he gonna go for ring-a-ding?
Might as well mute the...
Is he going for ring-a-ding?
Okay, but ring-a-ding is a banger.
Okay, we're going for real music. This one's good.
Elegy, bro.
Yeah, Valedictorian Elegy, underrated pick. This song is good.
I honestly, the only person I really ever see pick that song a lot now is like Mars.
Yeah,
Mars will pick that song, but I don't really see people counterpick.
That's because Mars knows what's up.
True, that's why he's the GOAT, man. That's why he's always right, and that's why when he says SS sucks, the SS sucks. You know, he's just right. He's just correct at all times. If he says that there's a full moon outside and it's 12 p.m., you know, he's probably right.
I mean, yeah.
He's just that guy.
All right.
But speaking of that guy, I think Grimbo is Manchester's captain. Could be wrong about that. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, you know, they're sending in that guy. You know what I mean? Like,
they are sending
it's Grimbo time.
Yeah, it's Grimbin time. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, honestly, this is quite the interesting counter pick because I don't really know what Plant is supposed to do here. Like, if Fortune just plays the way he's doing right now...
Oh, he misses the grab.
No, yeah, I mean, you're not really supposed to grab out of jab blocks, but you know.
Yeah, because Fortune's also running the reflector, so it makes poison like a lot less useful.
Yeah.
Down throw up air? Yep.
Honestly, I thought we were going to see like a down throw forward air so that the up air wouldn't stale. Oh my gosh, going for the double.
More tornadoes, more up airs.
Just rack up some damage. Yeah, because Fortune's going to need to make some big plays right now. And oh yeah, a big thing is that Manchester does actually know the Sword Fighter matchup because they had scrubbed out on it.
Yeah.
They had scrubbed out on their team, but yeah, scrubbed out no longer goes to Manchester. I talked to him, I was like, hey man, you ready for GLEC? And he's like, nah bro, I dipped. I'm not in Manchester no more. I'm like, oh, that's unexpected. So yeah, they're down one of their
primary players, yeah.
But like still, even then,
you can obviously see just from like Dr. Stank and from the way that
that should have been a stock, but I didn't.
You can see from like all the camaraderie that they have that they still are a force to be reckoned with, even with one of their hardest hitting players gone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dude, that's devious that the tornado dips low enough that it can hit from below the platform while you're on it.
Yeah, something interesting is that...
that should be it, right?
Oh, I know. Goes for forward air and not up air.
Sword Fighter has to be the worst character of all time. There's like no way that wasn't
Little
just
Mac
like
still exists. You gotta
It's
remember.
crazy that Little Mac still has better confirms than Sword Fighter.
I mean...
Speaking of... there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Only took till 200%. Oh, nice deflect. All right, here we go. The Grimbo chance. He's locking in. I'm just, like I said, I'm surprised they chose Grimbo here. I don't see how this is a favorable matchup for Piranha Plant, especially with the set that Fortune's running.
And as a former Piranha Plant main myself, I can tell you this character struggles against zoners because he doesn't have enough time to set up his Patuis. He doesn't have enough time to set up his...
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you see that? You see how the Patui just gets hit by... Ooh! But you know what? You know what he does have? He has armor. And armor just goes through everything. We love Piranha Plant down the armor.
No, yeah, he was just saving it for the perfect opportunity, and Greenbow able to just strike there.
Yeah, so... Manchester still on their second person. Tiffin down to their last.
Yep.
So
let's see what Saber can do here. I believe this is Saber.
This is Saber.
Yeah.
Do you know who he plays? Because I don't.
Roy? Honestly, Roy is such an underrated crew battle character. I'm surprised no one plays Roy. Like, Roy... Like, you hit a jab double edge dance that like 60, they explode, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you think like one F smash read at 50 wouldn't just take stocks? Like, dude, Roy has to be a top tier in crew battles.
Getting your
ridiculous.
Getting your little side B at the ledge, getting your kill at 60.
Yeah, and honestly, he doesn't really get gimped that often because his recovery's so like he has such a solid diagonal recovery.
It's such a good angle.
As long as you can keep your jump, and a lot of time you don't really need to use your jump to recover as Roy. So
and
like,
he's just so fast. So if you're not ready for it, it's hard to adapt in just 3 stocks to Roy. Usually when I see other people play against Roy, it takes them over a game to adapt when they're winning. But like crew battle, no. You need that immediately. Otherwise, you just fold.
And honestly, I'm surprised. Roy is just such a rare character now. Like, yeah, you see Cola and stuff, but like, name another top level Roy that's not Cola,
it's because Roy loses to all the Luigi type characters that just dominate this game.
Yeah, I mean,
but against
he struggles versus Luigi himself. So it's like, if he struggles versus Luigi, like, well, how is he supposed to deal with Kazuya and Steve, you know?
Yeah, it's tough out here for the humble Roy main.
He does have a good matchup into Sonic, and Sonic beats those characters, so it's kind of like a little triangle going on here.
Yes. I feel like Roy could be a very strong counter pick character.
Oh, he is. Like, if you get I think he's really good into Cloud.
The classic Grimbo Ice Out on the SDing in the crew battle.
Of course. Alright, the Grimbo chants are out already. Like, you might not even be able to hear us on commentary if they keep on going at it. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Maybe not.
No, yeah, just, honestly, people forget that they can just abuse throw invincibility when Patui drops. So, like, if you're, like, right next to Plan, he just drops that, just grab him and do an immediate throw.
Yeah, but you can already tell that Saber's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, it would have been huge if Fortune was able to take 2 stocks versus Grimbo. He was so close to doing it too. He just took so long to take that first one. Yeah, so like, we'll just see what Saber can do, because this is just a really tough match right now.
Yeah,
wow, that dash attack caught the roll. Ooh, beautiful air dodge to ledge.
And maybe a dash attack, but Piranha Plant's dash attack
that might be
absolutely no, not quite. You know, but if he gets up thrown again here, then he's definitely dead, especially with the rage. Yeah, yep, there it is. Spoken into existence.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the jab lock and third jab into re. Jab, nice little tech chase.
Right there. Oh, nice.
We're gonna see up air.
No,
Not quite dead yet.
What's cool is like the flimsy part of the up air is really good at comboing even at high percents. So like that's really what separates like Roy and Crom up air, is that like Crom up air is really good at comboing like
good avoidal on that, or good job avoiding that down B from Saber.
But yeah, like Roy's up air is just so good at comboing at all percents that it makes it such a scary tool to deal with at all times. It's a really underrated up air for sure.
Oh, tries to get the landing up there, but barely misses, and ooh, gets hit by the down B.
Yeah.
Tiffin on their last stop.
Saber not looking happy about that right now. Like, this is kind of looking like a clean sweep for Manchester here. Not even close to killing there. Piranha Plant's just that heavy. Ooh, nice spot dodge though.
Gonna see if Saber can get a hat. Saber just really wants to get his one at least.
Yeah, I know.
And the up B will take it.
I'm surprised that killed, because the last up B just did not look like it was gonna kill whatsoever.
Yeah, it really didn't.
Yeah, I guess he just, maybe Grimbo didn't DI it right. I don't know, but
yeah,
Saber
maybe it was just
enough
damage. Yeah, the mix-up, I really like how Grimbo's using his down B and not committing to a direction early, which is really like scaring Saber into picking these bad directions.
No, yeah. I mean, the big thing is that Grimbo's doing a really job of anti-airing too. Like he's just he's properly using that Patui to just anti-air, and like Saber just keeps on approaching via jumps, so it's gonna be really difficult to continue playing like that versus someone who seems very used to fighting aerial-based characters. Like, after all, like, Plant does really good versus characters like Bayonetta, like, yeah, that might be it.
Oh, the up throw killed there. Man, that's going to be a very, very clean 7 stocks from Manchester.
Yup. Yeah, honestly.
We're going to see if Tiffin can find a way to adapt here.
Yeah, that was a pretty convincing performance. We'll see. I mean, Tiffin's gonna need to lock in, because, I mean, they're fighting characters that are like really obscure, but they're like mid-tier obscure. You know what I mean? Like these are the type of characters that like usually within a game or two you can kind of figure out their like big thing, like their big advantage or like strength, and then you can just find their weakness too, and that one weakness is way worse than their strength most of the time.
You see the little Grimbo poster behind the player cam?
No, yeah, they swap out the posters depending on which player was in, because I remember they had a Duck Hunt one for Dr. Stank.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm curious, because if with how dominant that first game was, there's a very real possibility that Manchester just sends in other people for the sake of sending in other people.
No, yeah. I mean, a lot of colleges here brought like their whole team, so you know they want to give everyone a chance to play, and you know, I'm glad they upgraded it from 3v3 to 4v4, so you get to see more of the collegiate scene shine. But
for sure.
But, you know, for some teams it's not enough, because you know they got a lot of players.
Yeah. Manchester still is absolutely the biggest team that I've seen come out here. I think last year when we were playing against them, they had a good 12 people sitting back. Probably.
Oh my gosh, they had an army back there, and they were all chanting. They were.
The only way to describe Manchester last semester was an army.
Yeah,
it's crazy because they're still one of the biggest teams here, and yet there's definitely less than last semester.
Yeah. Absolutely. And like a big thing is like they're all so close in skill. There's not really like a massive difference.
I would not be able to tell you who the best player on their team is.
I believe it's technically Duck 190, because he is ranked the highest in Indiana on the Indiana PR compared to everyone else.
Duck 190 plays Diddy. Does he play somebody else, or is it just Diddy?
I forgot what his other character was, but yeah, predominantly Diddy. And yeah, like they got Greenbow as you saw, Dr. Stank, Mitch the Ken, Pars the Kazuya.
They got Ken and Kazuya, the big scary Street Fighter guys.
No, for sure. They got some powerful crew battle characters. These characters, you know, you mess up twice and that's it for your stock. So
here's Iwoo's GOAT, Kelpie G, DK main.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this, Senor Kelpie G?
What am I being?
What are your thoughts on Tiffin versus Manchester?
I was in the bathroom. I didn't watch it.
Okay, but what are your thoughts?
Great games.
I'm inclined to agree. I am inclined to agree.
Thank you, Senor Kelpie G, for your valuable input, I must say. Off he goes.
Yeah. And so we get to play the winner of this one. You ready for that?
True. Us Illinois Wesleyan University swag lords.
Last semester, when we were playing against Manchester, we got them to last game, last stock, last hit, and lost to a fake kill screen. And I'm still salty about that. And I wasn't even the one playing when it happened.
Dude, that was like, the game just didn't want me to win there.
Yeah.
He was at 110, hit him with bomb forward air. I have max rage. We're both at like over 100%. Like, I have the rage, and it just didn't even look like it was close to killing. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, but that's Toon Link forward air. There's one thing anyone knows about that character is that dang forward air is so strong, bro. So I just felt so devastated when that didn't kill and they were able to make the slight comeback on me. But, you know, we bounced back this time.
Yeah, we for sure bounced back.
No. You know.
All right, Manchester making their way back in. Or no, never mind. I lied. Manchester's been in here the whole time. I just can't see.
Yeah, I think Tiffin went for like a team like huddle outside. Looks like they're returning.
Yep. All right, we're going to have to see what they do to adapt this time. It's going to take a lot for them to... Oh, looks like they're starting... Looks like Manchester's might be starting Pars.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's a pretty powerful start. And I bet they want to, like, get as many players of theirs in as possible.
Oh, gotta say, I'm a big fan of Pars's Grinch pants.
No, yeah, I mess with the Grinch pants, but not repping the Manchester drip, though. I'll be pretty mad if I'm on Manchester. Yeah. But he looks like he's here to do some crazy work. He got the sleeves rolled up.
Oh,
they're locked in.
And Tiffin's starting with Fortune. Tiffin deciding to come out swinging this time.
Oh, yeah, and honestly, maybe, I don't even know, because, like, DDD definitely loses to Kazuya. Young Link, I could see having a difficult time getting in because you have to hard zone, and if you don't hard zone, like, he'll just electric you for trying to even get anywhere in his range. And Roy, yeah, Roy Kazuya, that's a wrap. So this, unironically, was probably their best choice.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tiffin has any other strong zoners that aren't big heavies.
Yeah, no, but they must have got lucky with that Pars start, knowing that, because all of the other characters that Tiffin sent out last game definitely can struggle against Kazuya.
No, absolutely. Like, Fortune's plan this game is to keep some space, you know, just make sure that Kazuya can't get in, because the moment he hits a single electric, it might be over. Pars is always on top of those combos. He does not mess up.
They're restarting because they have the players on the wrong side, so.
Yeah. Common mistake in crew battles, it happens.
And we'll see if they do what I did and forget to switch the tag.
True. Well, we'll just have to remind them, it's chill.
All right, we're gotta see how many 0 to deaths we can get from Mr. Mishima. Alright, they got their tags. Fortune not switching his moveset from last time. Alright, I'm gonna see drop from platform chakra. There it is, the classic.
That could
It's
be
starting.
Boom. Oh, got the sour spot on the nair. But, you know, Fortune got to be rejoicing after that, knowing that he's not going to die at 0, literally. Ooh, nice
He'll just die to the next electric.
Yeah. Die to electric at 100. Oh my god, the movement. Why you got the Muta's tag on, by the way? What's up with that? I'm going to have to ask him.
Oh, and on that, oh, bad DI.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to question that DI a little bit, but still, the
maybe
fact
a little
that
bit
kills is crazy.
A little bit of H-Block DI, mash double jump.
No way he went for that.
Yeah.
No, my ego would compel me not to go for that because I would be like, I can get the 3 stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the same time, if you think about it, it's like, oh, well, I already know that Fortune's their best player, so if I can just get his stock now,
Yeah, for sure.
then they won't have it later.
For sure. Dude, I think it's just crazy that they gave Kazuya Reflected. They were like, you know, he's gonna. Oh my god, that did 55%. Oh no, he misses
the F smash.
It's
Down for
fine.
up air,
He gets-
forward air, or another up air. Not quite gonna
This is
connect.
looking quite rough for Fortune, and that might. Oh no, missing the.
Oh no,
electric, but that's
Uppy, and that's it. That is
Yeah.
it. Kazuya Mishima wins. This character is certainly something.
No, yeah, I mean, especially piloted by someone like Pars. Yeah, you're gonna see some crazy stuff.
Yeah, we'll see what Tiffin's gonna do to try and retaliate here, but they just finished off Fortune in less than 2 minutes. That game was absurdly fast, and Pars doesn't seem like he's gonna slow down. So we got Cheesy Pizza coming in next. See if we can get another big DDD F smash here. But
Dude, that'd be huge. Dude, I mean, honestly, if I'm DDD, my plan is get him off stage. And
Get him off
edge
stage
guard
first and forward
the
air.
crap out of him. You need to do that or you will lose. Like, you're not winning the on-stage game. You have to get your one interaction, push him off stage.
uh-oh, FD.
Yeah, I mean, this is all undoubtedly an insanely good stage for Kazuya, but this is low-key a sleeper DDD stage. Like, people that don't know the DDD matchup just don't know that this stage is good for him.
Yeah.
He just has so much space to move in. Okay, nice.
Somehow everywhere there's 3 DDD mains in Illinois, and there's one in Southern Illinois, one in Central Illinois, and one in Chicago.
Yeah.
No matter where you go in the state, you cannot escape this character. So a lot of us have.
Good
this
thing we're not in Illinois.
Yeah, that is true. But we're both from the.
Ooh, down to. Oh no, never mind. We're just gonna grab him. No, but by the way, that grab does 30%. Just keep that in mind.
Damn!
Look at Cheesy
Let's go,
Pizza.
Cheesy Pizza. Let's go.
Put him in the oven, boy. All right, hold on. Okay. I mean, he's doing really fantastic, but that might be it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, nice F tilt there.
Wait, hold on. This might be.
Oh my God! Cheesy Pizza, chill! Oh, he missed a no. Oh, we take those.
Oh, inhale.
Knock him off stage.
Big edge guard. We could get a big edge guard here. Oh, but he reflects the Gordo.
Dude, I swear, there's no way he wants this many F smashes. Cheesy Pizza, I'm gonna need you to calm down just a little bit. But just
No. You gotta beat the dough flat. You gotta beat the dough flat.
you gotta flatten the dough, man. Ooh. And that 2 frames for a long time. So, like, that was a really good opportunity to go for.
Oh, he's out here.
Okay.
You
He just said, friggin', I don't need the electric.
He doesn't have rage drive for the entire rest of the set, though, now.
He doesn't.
And takes. Oh, up tilt.
Kazuya, big guy, man. Those boots made out of steel.
Let's go! Out with the big F smash. Cheesy Pizza only losing 1 stock to Pars.
Dude, like I said, bro, that FD counter pick is so underrated because here's the thing, the Gordo doesn't get stuck on the platform.
never gets
It
stuck on
just
the platform.
bounces everywhere, and you're like, oh, I can't just hide under a platform and hit Gordo.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is, since there's no plats.
And Kazuya's moves
DDD can just land on you.
Kazuya's moves, well, I mean, Kazuya's obviously broken, but his moves, they do have a good amount of startup. Like, the reason why his moves are so good is because they're invincible at first, but that's not going to help you with it when it comes to reflecting Gordo in neutral.
No, yeah, absolutely.
And so he just doesn't have really that option that a lot of other characters do.
No, yeah, for sure. I think they're sending in Dr. Stank again. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I mean, they got the Duck Hunt poster up, so they better be.
Yeah. Gonna get another Who Let the Dogs Out chant?
Dude, Cheese Pizza rejoicing right now. He knows he did a lot of work there, you know. He's hyping himself up. He's like, yeah, I hit 2 F smashes there. I hit that. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, like, a big thing is, like, Kazuya just can't abuse the platforms on FD because there's just no platforms to abuse. And, like, if you're DDD, you're playing that air game, Kazuya is not going to be able to successfully hit you with electric. You'd have to perfectly time every single electric for the moment that DDD lands. With a character that has 5 jumps, very unlikely to happen. So, you know,
I love trying
using that air game.
I love trying to anti-air DDD.
No, yeah.
One of my favorite mini games.
One of my favorite games, man. Put that joint on WarioWare for real.
All right, going back to PS2 Old Reliable. We'll see what the play from Manchester is here.
Dude, Cheese Pizza looks so smug right now. He knows
like,
that he just did that.
Like, yeah, I'm that guy.
I'm him right now. Let's see if he continues up that pace, because, you know, if he beats Dr. Stank, this might be doable for...
Oh, for sure.
For Tiffin.
For sure.
Alright, PS2, that's where the best games are at. Badoosh.
Alright. And immediately we're already seeing the projectile army.
We love the zone game. Yay.
Yeah. And another 1 billion years of end lag on that side E from Duck Hunt.
That can literally went nowhere, and DDD just smacked it with the heaviest mallet in the universe. Oh, and that's gonna be a fat combo.
Yep. Little ping pong.
Yeah,
everyone loves little ping pong. Oh yeah, and there's that side B reflect like I was talking about.
Oh my, he's looking for that kill, bro. He wanted the Gordo into that. Like, that's so disgusting. I think if he just swings with his sword and less with Gordo, he'll be fine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would have been a crazy gimp.
Yeah, but Duck Hunt does still have to respect can reflex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fun fact.
You can't
DDD
reflect that.
Cannot inhale gunman shots. He just has to respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop trying. Come on. What are we?
He's even shaking his head. He knows that he's messing up right now. Fight back, Cheesy Pizza, bro. You did such a good job versus Pars. I know you can do this, bro. I'm like kind of rooting for him because like he did the craziest stuff this summer.
Yeah, he did do. Oh, drops his side B again, letting Cheesy Pizza go back into neutral, which is where DDD really shines. So,
yeah, you know, he's doing a good job. He's walling him out. He's walling him out.
Doing better at not getting hit by the projectiles here, but still with such a slow airspeed, it's just so hard to get.
Can we get 3? That's 3. That's a fat.
He could have got 4. I know this character. He could have got 4.
Yeah, I think so too. That's not gonna be it. DDD a chubby one.
Just looking for any way back on stage, but not able to find it.
Yeah, Dr. Snake.
Yeah, the forward throw in the can, and that is gonna be Dr. Stank still at 3 stocks.
Oh yeah.
So the question is, are we going to have a repeat of last game, or will somebody be able to take down Dr. Stank?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, and you don't got that fortune anymore, you know. I think, in my humble opinion, you send in Saber here. Roy could mess up at Duck Hunt. He gets in there, and he's not getting out, man.
One mistimed side B, Roy jumps over, you're cooked. You are cooked.
Dude, and like the Fire Emblem characters, like they got that low profile run too.
Right?
Like
who let them run that low?
Like he's just running in there. He's gonna get in there, man. He's gonna walk in, poof, 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 die. You're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Like imagine he rolls through the clay pigeon, hits a double-edged dance at 60, you're dead. You're just dead. You're dead at 70. Like, geez, man.
Yeah, just Let's see, we are getting Jaws in next, a player we did not see last game.
I'm trying to remember who Jaws plays. I think he might play. Oh, he plays in Cineroar. I remember.
We're gonna see
looking
some
around.
big revenges.
No, yeah, that's honestly. I'm surprised they didn't send him in last time. I would have definitely sent him in over like Young Link or something, because like.
Well, the
Links
do good into Duck Hunt, so I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, but usually there's like an obscure zoner. You kind of like. It's nice to send in characters like Incineroar, because, you know, the counterplay is just going to be the same. It's going to be, let me get my counter, and if I hit him, he's going to take 80.
Yeah, he's exploded.
He's taking 50, 80, and then die, you know?
Yeah, he's going to point at you, and you're just going to explode.
Boom. And what's like scary is like, if he like point blank revenges you, like he can like hit like a dash attack or like a forward air. Yeah. Pretty disgusting, I must say.
Yeah, having a counter that you can combo out of is really, really messed up.
Absolutely.
See, 6 stocks to 9, so still doable for Tiffin if they can play their cards right.
All right.
Going to Hollow Bastion.
No SD required. We're just running straight to the corner, man.
Yeah, he's just waiting for that can to get thrown at him so he can revenge it.
Just relentless aggression here from Dr. Step.
There's that revenge already. Looking for any hit he can get off of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it goes. I was about to say.
Goes away on the gunman.
I was about to say, but it actually, I think it might go away on the gunman, and I was right. Damn. Yeah, no, maybe revenge not looking quite too powerful in this matchup.
Oh, and very interesting interaction right there.
Oh yeah,
where he got the revenge off the gunshot.
Yeah, the gunshot off the can. So very interesting there.
Yeah, it is. Duck Hunt versus a heavyweight. It is. Where Duck Hunt can outmaneuver, out neutral, just kind of out.
Hear me out, down air here? No, no down air. We're just respecting too much. You can't. You have to go off and edge guard Duck Hunt. I know he puts out the can. I know. I understand. But if you have a spike, just spike him. He has no hitbox on his recovery. Like,
yeah,
you're gonna have to go out.
Big heavyweight, Duck Hunt doesn't really kill with anything other than cannon, back air, and up air. So will let Jaws live for a very long time.
For sure.
Maybe we'll see if he can use that to his advantage here.
For sure.
That little down throw back air combo.
Oh, that could be it. That should be it. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at it. Look at Jaws. He's roaring, bro. He said, give me that stock. He's
eating this dog for a snack.
For real, bro. This ain't no cat and mouse, man. The cats are here to prey.
I don't think that's how the saying goes.
You know, it's like cat and mouse, but except, you know,
cat and dog.
It's cat and dog now.
Cat and dog. Cat and dog. We all know who wins this matchup in canon.
True.
That would be the dog. Tries the combo into the can. Can't quite make it because the can's at the end of its life and not going anywhere. But still just keeping Jaws off stage, at the ledge, in disadvantage. And Jaws just struggling to find his one hit as he gets up air juggled to death.
No, yeah, this is going to be quite the mountain to climb for Tiffin. It's just looking really tough right now. Just if he can get like a quirky stock here, you know, like a revenge into like a side B.
Oh, the can
like
almost comboed out of that down smash, but only the gunshot hit. So
yeah.
Go back throw. This could be dead. Right, side B, forward smash. Yeah, that's going to take it. Yeah, that. I've heard many people describe Quay Pigeon as a projectile electric wind god fist, and it kind of just is. It does combo into every move that Duck Hunt has, including itself, if you can get the positioning right. And saw it very clearly there. We saw all these side Bs into back air, side Bs into smash attacks, side Bs into up air. You really just cannot afford to get hit by that move.
Absolutely. Hear me out, though. Saber takes 8 stocks right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
We get a game 3, and everyone's going to lose their mind. Just saying, it's going to happen. Trust.
Yeah, trust.
Look at him. He looks ready to go.
He's so ready.
Look, bro's locked in. I mean, I don't know where Dr. Stank is, but he went to like grab water or something, so it'll take a little minute before the next match starts, but it'll be ready soon.
Yes. Let's see. We're gonna get some. This is Cynthia's theme, right? I'm not tripping. Yeah, we'll see if Saber can scrape this together, or this is the end of Tiffin's winner's side run. Just a random thread.
Alright. Roy's our boy.
Roy's our boy.
So is Saber gonna beat Tiffin's boy? Clutch up in a whopping 8 stocks. This is an insanely Herculean task, if anything. You know, that's gonna be I think Dr. Stank should SD for that.
Yeah, I think.
You know, as punishment for starting early, that's a foul right there.
I think that Manchester needs to forfeit this whole game and we go to game 3.
True! Crazy game 3. I want to see another cheesy pizza triple F smash.
Dude, I want to see more cheesy pizza versus Pars. That was hype.
Dude, that was insane, man. He said, "This is what you get for disrespecting my friend."
It's like what? You think just because you're on FD means you win? Nah. This is my turf.
My turf. See, bro, like, people just respect the gunman too much. You just hit the gunman, and he disappears. Like, he's gone.
I think the problem is that, like you're saying, it's an unfamiliar matchup. Not a lot of people know the timings of all the gunmen.
No, yeah, it's just, it irritates me because I'm so good at this matchup. So, like, ugh.
Who's the duck hunt you play against a lot?
Dude, I've played so many different like Wi-Fi duck hunts.
Yeah.
I mean, I fought Brown Bear from Chicago. He's Chicago, right?
If he is, he doesn't go to anything I go to.
He moved up to Frosty Fuzzy. He's pretty good.
Big stock from Saber.
Oh, he's
taunting.
Ooh, but you might not want to taunt right when your opponent gets off the angel climb. That's gonna lead to a fat punish, and you got a hill to climb, buddy. So taunt maybe after the match is settled.
Yeah.
He's just farming rage, though.
I was gonna say though the Chicago duck hunts. We got it's pronounced Ashton, and then we got Storkins, my goat.
Got a crazy self-can detonation combo here. The can is super stale, by the way. Not gonna matter though when you're at 180.
He's out. All right. Getting some barking from the crowd over here.
Yeah.
Jab into nothing. My favorite combo.
So close to getting that double edge dance on the neutral get up, but the clay pigeon combo.
Nice little forward air on the can. Barely whiffs that down air.
No, that was a good play. I definitely saw the vision there. It's just, he was just not in the positioning.
Not going to connect. Good spot dodges on these gunmen. Personally, not the option I would go for against them, but you know what? If it works, it works.
For sure. I just think overall, people are just respecting Duck Hunt too much. Just like fight him, bro. Throw hands. What is he gonna do to a boy with the sword that has defeated like evil demon dragons or whatever? Like, come on, this ain't nothing to him.
Does not connect to the second side because of hurtbox shifting, but still has Saber off stage in a very uncomfortable spot. And
no air dodge, and
Tiffin on their last stock versus 7 of Manchester's.
Basically.
I don't want to say it's over, but
nah, man, GG's. It's kind of okay. That not killing though. That's kind of lame. That should kill Loki. Wait, crazy 2-frame?
No, crazy 2-frame.
I like the idea, but
takes a little bit longer. Forward air.
Nice.
Nice no tech.
That was good.
All right. I believe in Saber. I believe in him.
Doable. Craziest 3-stock you've ever seen. Next guy in Manchester SDs twice on accident.
Yeah.
Saber humbles him.
Yeah.
With jab double-edged dance at 50, wins, 3 stocks the next guy in an emphatic
like
victory.
We're getting a new Manchester player.
Finally, someone new. Will it be Greenbow? Or will
It's
it
not Grimbo. They don't even have a poster up. We'll
Damn,
see who
bro.
this is.
For sure, man. We're going to have to find out.
Alright, so. Alright, all we need is for Saber's opponent to not do anything and let him get a fully charged neutral B at 0 6 times. And then Tiffin wins.
No, hear me out. Saber does insane levels of shield damage, pops the shield at 0%.
So true, so true.
Kills him, moves him to the side, and fully charges Roy neutral B for an insta-kill at 0.
6 times.
Dude, I'd be so pissed if he tried going for some grandiose combo instead of fully charging the neutral B, like it wouldn't just kill at 0.
Yeah.
Because it just does kill at 0.
Getting ready for like an up air, down air.
Yeah, it's like, no, that move just straight up kills. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know who this guy is. I've never met him in person before. This guy's new. I don't remember if he was here last semester.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
He's not familiar to me, but we'll see.
Let's see what the play is. Weezer.
Luigi. What the heck?
Weezer, that's like the band from Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite band.
All right, Spanky Poo the Luigi. Most Luigi player tag I've heard in a long time.
Dude, this is gonna be miserable. If you're a Saber, you're like, all right, I can take anyone, and then you see it's Luigi.
And then you think it's Luigi, yeah.
You'd be like, I can take a
GG.
Sonic, I can take a Pikachu, maybe even a Steve.
Luigi.
Oh,
The Luigi. All right. Got the little chat going, but dies out quickly.
Dude, that must be a crit.
Oh, whiffs up.
All right, we're just no cyclone to combo break. Interesting. Oh, but he's got the combos on deck. He does not care.
Yeah, we love Luigi up air.
I thought we were gonna see a grab there.
Honestly, I thought we were just gonna see an up B. Grab,
that might
down
be
throw,
it.
down B. Oh,
No.
whiffs up
Nice.
B.
No! Saber, no!
Nice air dodge to avoid the down B though.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be it.
Right, just Saber clutching for dear life here.
Oh, that should be it.
Nice side B kill, nice side B kill. All right,
Saber.
All right, Saber, lock in.
Dude, I'll pay Saber's whole college if he makes this comeback.
Against just Luigi or against the whole?
No, the whole team.
The whole
I'll
team.
go with the whole
Yeah.
team.
yeah.
Dude, if he lives till 200%, I'm gonna be mauling.
All right, nice little back throw.
Oh.
Down tilt.
I thought he had no jump for a second. I was like,
Oh, the out smash is gonna take it. And that's gonna be the set. Manchester moving on.
what a chant, bro.
Yeah. The dominating performance from Manchester there. No, not even a dominating performance from Manchester. A dominating performance from Dr. Stang.
Stang.
Let's be real here.
He's too powerful, bro.
He is too powerful. Somebody
need to
stop
nerf him.
this dog.
Wait, that's us.
That's us. Wait, hold on. That's us.
That's us. Well, we got you. We'll put up a match.
All right. And with that, I believe that the next set of matches isn't until like 7 o'clock or something.
Yeah,
Or unless there's some loser side matches that are earlier.
probably. I wouldn't
But
be surprised.
I think that's going to be our cue to hop off the mic.
Yeah, I'm a little tired, you know. We've been up since pretty early in the morning.
Yes,
And,
yes we have.
We've been here for a long time, you know. We got at the venue like 8:39, so in the morning, so you know.
Yeah, we
it's
gotta-
already 4 o'clock.
Rust up and lock in.
Yeah, and we still got matches to go. Like Manchester versus Illinois Wesleyan is at 7 p.m. So you know,
Yes.
it's a long day of matches. We'll catch you guys
Yep.
next time.
And we'll be back with more Smash Ultimates in a little while.
For sure. This is Deli Boyd.
And this is Digital.
We out. Peace.
Peace.